Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am the OPJellicent, and we are back on Pokemon Showdown today for another Sun and Moon OU Showdown live. We're using this team that's built around Nasty Plot, Agility, Thundurus T. For those who are confused about the double dance, that's what this means, and just Thunderbolt HP Ice coverage. It's really just hyper offense with the Zardawide Dugtrio core right here. Dugtrio can also obviously trap Heatran, which Zardawide doesn't appreciate, because Focus Blast doesn't OHKO. Obviously, hazards are a big problem because the Zard doesn't appreciate them, Thundurus doesn't appreciate them. This is Ground EMZ Dugtrio, so we don't have Sash on it, but we do have Sash Azelf right here with the Rocks. Taunt is the main move here. And then we can Ice Punch Landos if they decide to lead off with that. If they're Scarf, then it'll be unfortunate, and then we just have Knockoff. And then we have a Soldu offensive Lottie here with Defog, in case they somehow do end up getting up their hazards, and then Scarf Keldeo just helps out with Volcarona. So let's go ahead and get matched right now. I'm really hoping we get some nice Thundurus sweeps. That would be really cool. The idea with Thundurus is you agility up on the more offensive teams, and you nasty plot up on the more fatter, like more bulky teams, like the Ferrothorn, Heatran, Tangrowth type of teams. But either way, I don't expect for us to be having to click both, so that'll be fun. And as usual, the team will be down in the description below if you guys want to try it alongside me. And be sure to subscribe if you want to follow my content. But we have a game, and I'm thinking that Zard does a ton of work if we can get rid of the Alolan Marowak. Or if it's a Rockhead. If it's a Rockhead, that's really good too. But I can definitely see myself nasty plotting, upping and win. I'm going to lead off right with my Azelf, just because even if you want to lead off with Greninja, this could be Dark Pulse, but I can get up my hazards right here. What do I see happening? If he goes for Dark Pulse and flinches me, that would be unfortunate. But what I'm going to do is go for the Stealth Rock. He actually goes right for the Night Slash. This should bring me down to my... It doesn't even bring me down to Sash. So this is probably Scarf. But I'm questioning the Night Slash right now as the main thing, but... Keldeo is honestly not a bad play. I'm going to go Keldeo. Just scout whether he's Scarf or not. It appears he probably is, or he's... If it was Bandit, he would have brought me down to my Sash, so... But I could actually double out here expecting the Tapu Fini, but I just want my damage on it, so I'm going to go right for Secret Sword. It will take Rocks damage. He is going to let me damage the Tapu Fini, which is great. And the good thing about Tapu Fini it is set up fodder for my Thundurus. So what I'm actually going to do here is he's probably going to go for a Defog. I'm going to go right into my Azelf. He does go right for a Defog, so what I can do here is get up my Rocks. As he's probably going to knock me out with either a Moonblast or something. Yep, there's the Scald. So we do end up getting up our hazards, which was the important part right now. And what I can do here is just bring out my Thundurus and just go right for the Thunderbolt. I want to scout this Marowak set, and if it does come in, it will have to take the hazard damage anyway, so I'm not sure whether he wants that to be his primary switch in. I could Nasty Plot up here too, but I really want to scout the Marowak's ability. I think I have to bank on it being Rockhead either way, so I'm just going to throw off a Thunderbolt. Yeah, he's going to bring out Mew. Let's see what this thing is. That's definitely a more defensive Mew, yeah. So, Volt Switch should be nice here, but I don't want this thing getting any more weak. So I'm going to go right out into my Lottie. He's probably going to Roost. Yeah, there's the Roost. And it'll be unfortunate if this thing has the Defog too, but what I'll do here is just go right for a Psychic. Psychic into Draco should be able to knock this thing out, and he should know that, so I'm hoping he makes a switch right here, potentially into his Tapu Fini. But no, he's going to stay in. And we actually end up getting a Spidef drop, so he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp for some reason over the Defog. But what I'm going to do here is just go right for another Psychic, expecting a switch out. It should be into the Tapu Fini if he is making a switch. And he, honestly, he has so many Keldeo answers, I would make that switch if I were him. Damage on Tangrowth could be really nice too. I'm glad we're Soldu because Life Orb Recall would be wearing us down quite a bit at this point. He is going to make that switch into the Tapu Fini, so let's see what we can do here. That is a 2-hit KO. We actually do get the Spidef drop, so there's no rolls being in question right now. And what I can actually do here is just throw off another Psychic. He's going to make the Greninja play now. If I had Draco there, that would have been great, but this is definitely Scarf. So I'm going to go right back out into my Keldeo, expecting either a Dark Pulse or something along those lines. He actually ends up going for the U-turn, so good play on his part. Not sure what he would bring out right here, potentially his Mew. No, he's going to bring out the Fini and try to defog these hazards away. I think I'm just going to take my kill right here. I could take my kill with Zard. Yeah, we're going to go Zard. because I know the defog's coming out right now. And what this allows me to do is just Mega Evolve and click Solar Beam. If we can get rid of Tapu Fini, that would be amazing for my Keldeo in the back. As it appears, we're just going to get rid of it, so that's great. If it's Dragon Dance Zardex, that'll come out right now, and obviously be a big threat. I'm really hoping we don't see that, but no, he goes Greninja, so we might be fun here. Not sure why he went out into this, but I'm just going to go right for my... I'm just going to go right for a Flamethrower. Oh, that's why, okay. So he has the Scarf Rock Slide. Probably should have expected that, but what this allows me to do is, I know he's Scarf, so Dugtrio can take this hit. The question is, do I have to burn my Z-move, or can Earthquake knock him out? Dugtrio's Offensive Trapper, I guess it's not banned, it's like, let's put a Chilean Berry on there. And Greninja, if he's all-out attacker, Earthquake, I have to burn my Z-move right here. I could try to... I don't want to play around with flinches, that's the thing. I could have gone for Screech into Earthquake, but I'm just going to go right for the Tectonic Rage right now and knock that thing out. So, we're 2 for 2 on knockouts right now, but he obviously has the upper hand here. He's going to go out into this. I'm going to throw off a Toxic on it because I really need this thing getting worn down. Even if he wants to Giga Drain and knock me out right away. If I go Thundurus, I'm going to expect him to knock off, and I'm actually just going to Nasty Plot up. Judging from the fact that he did not go Marowak, it might be a Rockhead Marowak, but I'm not sure. I really don't have a switch into Shadow Bone anymore, so I'm just going to bank on it being Rockhead and not the ability. I missed my Toxic, which sucks, but he goes for the Hidden Power Fire, and that's still going to... No, Hidden Power Ice, so that Toxic miss really sucks. Not sure what his set is. Like I said, I'm just going to go out into this thing, go right for an Agility, hope that we see a knockoff. We know that's Hidden Power Ice, probably. Yeah, there it is. It's not a 2-hit KO. So what I'll do is Nasty Plot up here. As, I think I have to go for the HP Ice crit. We'll see if he's Assault Vest. He's not Assault Vest, so we do get the hit off, and we should be able to get another knockout with this mon, ideally. If he goes Marowak, I'm just going to click Thunderbolt. I have to. If he goes Mew... He's going to go out into the Marowak. I'm clicking Thunderbolt on this thing. I'm really hoping it's not Lightning Rod. But it is Lightning Rod, so unfortunate. What I'll do here is just go right for a Hidden Power. Just get whatever damage off I can. So we got like 20% off. Well, let's see what he did here. He got right for the Shadow Bone, which is alright, because what I can do here is just go right out into my... Can Psychic not come out? Lottie. Latios, Life Orb, but we're actually Soldu, not Life Orb. And then against this Marowak, if he's offensive, Psyshock does that much. Psychic might be able to do the job. Psychic does 80 to 95. Yeah, this is not under Psychic Terrain or anything. Yeah, we should knock him out. So I'll bring this mon out right now, and what I'll do here is just throw off a Psychic. It'll knock this thing out. It actually didn't knock him out. Is that Assault Vest? No, we saw Stealth Rocks. I'm very confused right now, but what I'll do here is just bring out my Keldeo and just go right for a Hydro Pump. I have to at this point just attempt to crit the Mew. Actually, is Mew weakened? No, it's not. So I have to crit it to win. And honestly, I don't even think I can Oko Zard at this point with the Hydro Pump, so I think that's just going to be game. Let's see what he goes out into. He goes Mew, so I'm just going to attempt to crit this thing, as apparently he has Psychic on this thing. Yeah, so he's going to knock me out, and that's going to be an unfortunate game 1, because I'm really glad that Thundurus got some kills, but if it was not Lightning Rod Marowak, that would have been really great. I guess he preserved that really well, seeing that Thundurus was a big threat. Thundurus can actually also win this game, but so can his Volcarona if I'm not careful. I might have to hard switch in Keldeo a few times, but what I'll do here is just start the timer, ignore a few times, and what I'll do here is, I think lead off with my... Dugtrio doesn't seem like a bad lead, but he could have a U-turn on this. He actually has a lot of really fast mons, and I don't have a great response to the B-Drill, except for my Keldeo. Like I said though, Agility Nasty Plot Thundurus really destroys his team, so I'm going to have to be going for the win with that. I'm just going to lead off with my Azelf, and try to get up rocks like I said. I'm not sure what he's going to do, probably U-turn out. I'm going to go right for my rocks. He goes for the taunt, so good play. What I'll do here is knock him off in case he's just in case he's Choice Scarf. Taunt and Coco's pretty obvious, but I'm glad we went for the knockoff right there. He's probably not going to bring out Beedrill, because I could just explode right here. I'm hoping he brings out Landorus, and we can catch it with the Ice Punch right after. Why would be Scarf Coco with Taunt? I don't know why I'm saying that, but he is going to bring out the Landorus, so if we can get this thing as item knocked off and then give it an Ice Punch too, that could be great. Yep, so we get Landorus really low, and he's going to get up his rocks, but that's fine because we get to get up ours now. So we go for the Stealth Rock right now, and we got a ton of damage on his Landorus, which is exactly what we needed. So Landorus is going to come back in really low. The only problem is that I honestly think I'm going to let these rocks stay up, despite the fact that they're so detrimental. I believe this is the Thundurus with the Volt Absorb, yeah. I could go out into it and try to set up right now, but I really don't think that's the best plan. I'm just going to go right out into my Lottie, I think. No, I think I have to go out into Keldeo. This is tricky. I could go out into my Thundurus, but that's what wins me the game. I really don't think he would have Dazzling Gleam. If he has Dazzling Gleam, then that's going to be unfortunate, but I'm going to go right for a Psychic right here. Dazzling Gleam should knock me out, but he has U-turn, so that's good. Let's see what he brings out. He brings out the Finny, so Psychic's going to do a good amount to this thing. Hoping we can see a Spit F drop. We don't, but that's a good roll, so... Last time the guy went Greninja. I'm going to drop a Draco right here, as we actually get it wrong this time, so... He's going to go for the Moonblast and knock me out. I probably just should have taken my 2-hit KO, but... what this allows me to do is go Thundurus. And it allows me to Agility up. Let's see what he has right here, probably Nature's Madness. So we got our Agility up, which is great. And this allows me to Thunderbolt this thing and knock it out. Actually, can Moonblast not? Actually, I think I have to, because... obviously, if we take another hit, then we won't even be able to survive Life Orb recoil. Life Orb is actually really annoying on Thundurus, but we need the power. He's going to have to get rid of my hazards eventually, but he's going to bring out the Volcarona right now, probably just trying to sack it off. I'm going to go right for the Thunderbolt here, just knock it out. That crit probably didn't matter. And, did it live? This is probably Water Shuriken. I'm going to go right for the Thunderbolt, because I know Keldeo can check this mon anyway, so what we'll do here is just go right for a Scald. He should not stay in. If he stays in, I would honestly consider it a misplay. But even if he does stay in, he's just letting the damage that I need for Hydro Pump to sweep. Question is, what does he switch out into if he's switching out? He's gonna go out into the Beedrill, which takes a lot, and we burn it too. So, great. I'm gonna go for the Scald right here. We're gonna get a ton of damage off and get that thing out of there. We need to win with Keldeo. Keldeo's Hydro Pump. He's going to bring out this. I'm honestly expecting a U-turn right now. I'm going to go out into my Charizard. Actually, do I want to go out into Dugtrio? I'm going to attempt Dugtrio right here. As there's the Thunderbolt, so what I can do here is just go right for my Tectonic Rage. He's probably going to go Landorus, so it's not that big of a deal. I can Toxic the Landorus. Or I can just Screech it. I'm going to Toxic it though, just get whatever I can out of this. But it's looking as though Keldeo can win the game if we can connect some Hydro Pumps. I say that like it's easy. So, there's the U-turn. Let's see what he brings out. It's not Scarf Coco, we already confirmed that. It's going to come down to whether or not Keldeo can knock out the Tapu Koko with Hydro Pump. Keldeo, can you do this? Soy Scarf against Tapu Koko. We should be able to, I'm thinking. If he's an offensive pivot, Hydro Pump definitely knocks him out. Scald has a chance to knock him out. What's he at? 63. So my best play here is to go out into this and attempt to connect a Hydro Pump. If we can connect the Hydro Pump right here, we should be fine. We do connect it, we do knock him out, and that means Scarf Keldeo should be able to win this match with Secret Sword. Because the Landorus is toxic, I'm definitely not choking the match away right here. I'm going to go out into my Charizard. He honestly should have gone Landorus and gone off my choke, but we're going to go out into our Charizard right here. He's going to go right for the Hydro Pump. And what I can do here is just click Secret Sword. And a Secret Sword should be able to knock out this and knock out the Landorus. Thundurus is going to come back in at 10%. I'm definitely thinking he's actually going to sack it off. Let's see if this knocked it out. Yeah, it would have knocked it out anyway. So, Greninja's going to come right back out here. I know we can live a Water Shuriken, and Secret Sword is going to be able to knock that thing out. So, really close game. Definitely an interesting one. Wow, that Water Shuriken did a lot. Wow. Okay, well, but that's fine. I really like the way we played that one. Obviously, Thundurus got, I think, 2 knockouts. It knocked out the Tapu Fini and the Volcarona. And then that's when the Greninja came back in and Water Shuriken to me. So, Thundurus is obviously doing quite a bit of work right now, but I have to say the MVP is Keldeo right now. Let's see what... this is definitely a game that's winnable by Keldeo, if anything, as well as my Thundurus, if I can get both boosts up, but I really want to prioritize the rocks right now. If it's Scarf Jirachi, he might lead off with that and just attempt to Iron Head me. I'm really hoping it's not Scarf. Other potential leads, he could be Banded Zygarde. We don't actually have a Zygarde switch on this team, which is unfortunate. He's going to lead off with his Tapu Lele. So what I'm actually going to do here is Stealth Rock and then knock off. He's going to bring me down to my Sash, which is fine. And now what I do is knock off right here. Just get rid of this thing's Scarf. I don't want it to be a problem later to my Thundurus. He's actually, I don't know what I'm doing. If he's Scarf, then he's obviously knocking me out. So I think Zard is an easy switch in right now, because I know he's locked into Shadow Ball, so this gives me a Mega Evolution and a Flamethrower. I mean a Fire Blast, I'm obviously going for that. He's going to bring out the Zygarde, so if we can connect this is going to take like a lot. It might even put it into Solar Beam range. We do connect. It does a lot that we actually should be able to knock him out with the next one. What's stronger? This goes from 110 to 165 with Stab, and then another 1.5, so 165 to, I think, around 230, and this goes from, yeah, this is stronger. Do I even want to risk this? I think I have to risk my Zard, or I can sack something. What do I even sack, though? I think I have to go for Fire Blast. We don't get the roll, so let's see what he does. He obviously goes for 1,000 arrows. That does not knock me out, which is confusing, but what I'll do here is just go right for Flamethrower. He has the extreme speed, he can't do that under Psychic Terrain, so I get just as confused as him with that animation, because obviously the sun is up, so you don't actually see the Psychic Terrain animation on the field, so I get why he made that mistake. I'm sure he doesn't do it a lot, or maybe he does, I'm not sure, but right here, he's going to bring out his Scarf Tapu Lele, which is completely fine. What I'll do here is just bring out my Lottie. He could go for Moonblast, he does, so he's going to knock out my Lottie, but now what this allows me to do is go out into my... What does this allow me to go out into? I know I can't go out into Keldeo, I can't go out into... This team is really weak to Scarf Lele. I might put a Jirachi on here instead of Azelf, I guess, I'm not sure. Does Charizard live this? Charizard... Drawbreaker Y against Tapu Lele. If it did, then I'm gonna be... It's unfortunate that I sacked my Lottie for nothing. We do in fact live it, so that sucks. I'm gonna bring out my Charizard right here. I know we live this, and he doesn't have a switch in for Fire Blast anymore. I'm honestly just gonna click Flamethrower, I think. No, Fire Blast is a better play. This doesn't knock me out. So if we connect, we do knock him out. So, really unfortunate that we lost my Charizard for nothing. But it's definitely looking like Scarf Keldeo can sweep. I need damage on the Zapdos, though. And honestly, Thundurus is looking really threatening at this point, too. It sets up on a lot. Do I want to preserve this? Yes, I do. Because it threatens the Rotom, it threatens the Zapdos. What do I not need? I don't think Dugtrio does anything, to be honest. I'm going to go out into Dugtrio on his U-turn. Or his Poison Jab, whatever he feels like going for. There's the Poison Jab, it doesn't even knock me out. But he's going to go for another one right here. I'll just go right for a Tectonic Rage. He could just U-turn out, too. What do I set up on? He goes for the knockoff, so... I have to go out into my Keldeo, and I have to go for the Hydro Pump. Does Scald not come out? No, I know Scald does not come out from the last game. So we go for Hydro Pump right here. He goes out into the Rotom, which is fine. We're going to get a bit of damage on that thing. That's the damage that I needed. And honestly, I think what I'm going to do here is sack off my Zard. He goes for the Volt Switch, which is completely alright. I'm really hoping he doesn't bring out Beedrill right here. He brings out Jirachi, so I have to go out into my Thundurus. I have to agility up, and then I have to go for a game. He has Ice Punch. Okay, he doesn't freeze me. Can Thunderbolt knock him out? Nope, it can't. And I think that's game, unless we can get some Mega stuff with my Hydro Pump right now. So I have to click Hydro Pump. We are going to knock out the Jirachi even under the sun, but obviously this thing's going to come out, probably go for a Thunderbolt and knock me out. That's going to do a decent amount. There's the Thunderbolt. Doesn't knock me out, but I know we can't knock out the Rotom, and this is probably not even going to knock him out. Yeah, the game ended, so obviously the Ice Punch on the Jirachi was really unfortunate. That's the problem with Thundurus. It's really good when it sets up, but you have to set up in front of really specific mons. Like, Rotom Wash it could have set up in front of, probably in front of the Zapdos. Although it probably had HP Ice, but we might have been able to take two. This is the type of team where Nasty Plot Thundurus is going to do a ton of work, not Agility. Because he's running like a more balanced semi-stalled type of team. So what I'll do here is lead off with my Azelf. Just attempt to get up those hazards like usual. I'm going to taunt him just so he can't get up anything. He should see it coming, honestly. And just pull a switch out into something. I'm not sure what, but the Zygarde is looking really threatening as usual. If he's Dragon Dance, then it could be a problem. Let's see what he does. Tries to go for the rock, so I can get up my own right here. He's going to go for a Brave Bird. Do a lot. But what this gives me right now is a knockoff. And knockoff is going to be able to do a good amount of damage. Knock off that thing's leftovers. He's going to go for the Brave Bird 2-hit KO, which is completely alright. And honestly, I'm going to go right into my Thundurus right here. And just agility up, I think. Or just throw off a Thunderbolt, to be honest. Or a Hidden Power. I'm going to agility up. Let's see if he has Whirlwind. I'm going to go for a game. Let's see if he has Whirlwind. If he doesn't have Whirlwind, then we might be fine here. Don't have Whirlwind. No, he has it. Of course he would have it. Why wouldn't he? So at least we get a good switch in. I'm definitely expecting the Toxapex to come out, so I'm going to go out into my Lottie and attempt to defog these hazards away. He actually just go to the right for a Roost, which is alright. So what I'm going to do here is just Hidden Power Fire. He should spam rocks, to be honest. He goes, we get a good amount off. Goes out, he brings me right back out into Keldeo, so what I'll do here is just Scald. Take my kill. That Skarmory was annoying. But Thundurus can still definitely win. He saw my set, which is unfortunate, but that doesn't make the set any less threatening than it is now. Brings out the Zapdos, which is alright. I could use this as an opportunity to defog. And I think I will. Honestly, he might just defog for me. Do I want to stay in expecting him? No, I'm going to go out into my Lottie. Lottie's the best play. He could have U-turn. Let's see what he does. He goes right for the Heat Wave. Not sure what that was meant to catch. Maybe my Duck Trio. But what this allows me to do here is just go right for a Draco Meteor, I think. Yeah. That's going to be able to knock out the Zapdos, which is great. So, big threat gone. I still need to be careful about the Toxapex. Out comes the Scizor. I'm definitely not staying in. I'm going out into my Keldeo. He should U-turn. Actually goes right for Swords Dance, so good play. It's really threatening right now. But what I can do here is just Scald. If we get a burn, then we'll be fine. That actually does a lot. Goes right for Bug Bite. So if we can get a good roll right now, or a burn, that's all we need. Actually, he's probably offensive from the looks of it. What do I do here? I know for a fact Thundurus can take this Bullet Punch, but I really don't want it to. Can Zard take this Bullet Punch? I doubt it. Oh, we already have it in. Against Mega Scizor. Scizor, Mega, offensive, Swords Dance. Bullet Punch does that much at just regular, so I have to go out into Thundurus. And I have to throw off a Thunderbolt. That we can live, obviously. And suddenly the win condition turned from Zygarde into Lottie. Out comes this. I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt. Let's see what he has. Maybe Focus Punch? I'm not sure why he brought this out. Because he's actually Scarf. That's obviously why. Oh, does that win? That might win. I think it wins. Why does this semi-stall team have Scarf or Buzzwole on it? But what I'll do here is just Mega Evolve and go right for a Flamethrower. He should knock me out with the Ice Punch. Yep, and that's going to be the game. So, Really tough losses right now. If that Skarmory did not have Whirlwind, we would have been fine. I probably should have just gone for the Thunderbolt, but then he would have been able to freely bring in Zygarde after and just revenge kill me. We're fighting Rain, which is great for Thundurus if it can weaken the Swampert. What I'm going to do is lead off with my... They always lead Pelipper. I'm just going to lead off with my Azelf. Yeah, he's going to lead Pelipper, so what this allows me to do is just go right for a Stealth Rock. Go for a U-turn, obviously going to be out into a Swampert probably. And what I'm actually going to do here is just taunt. He's going to go right for the Waterfall. So that's alright, because do I even have an answer? I have Charizard's an answer. He's obviously going Goodra here, but I have no other play but to Solar Beam. There's the Goodra. It shouldn't be Sap Sipper, I don't think so. It should be Hydration or something. Let's see. There's a Sap Sipper. Okay, so potential Rock Slide could come out right now. We don't really have a Dragon type move to switch in. That's the problem. I'm just going to attempt to nuke this thing with Fire Blast. He actually switches out, so, and we miss our Fire Blast, of course. So I'm going to go for the Focus Blast now. He has Scarf, that does nothing. And we miss both our attacks. Okay, so this is going great. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast again. And we just lost all the momentum we had from those plays, and we can't even connect an attack right now. So I bring out... How do I want to win? I have to try to win with Keldeo at this point. Keldeo is definitely the win condition. And for Keldeo to win, I need a little bit more damage on this thing. That's 4 misses. Okay, good. He missed an attack too. That's great. But now I don't even get my Sun-powered attack. I'm going to go out into a Thundurus right here. There's a Sludge Wave. For whatever the heck reason, I'm going to pivot out into my... Well, I just want damage. I'm just going to go for a Thunderbolt right here. He should knock me out. I'm going to knock him out. I'm just going to ignore him. He doesn't knock me out, so I'm just going to go right for another Thunderbolt. I don't know why I'm not clicking HP Ice, but... there's the Ice Beam he showed, so... Finally, this is going to allow me to go out into this thing. Do I need to click Earthquake? I was going to type Earthquake into the damage column. Dugtrio. For an offensive Trapper against Goodra. Earthquake does a lot. So this is Choice Band. Still knock him out. So down goes that thing, which means my Keldeo has a really good winning potential right now. I'm not sure whether Keldeo can outspeed the Mega Swampert. Out comes this thing. Do we have an answer? We could Toxic it, because this is one of the things stopping my what's it called? I need this thing for Drill actually. This is one of the things stopping my Keldeo. So we're gonna go out into our Charizard right now. On his Hurricane Mist, so some justice right there, and what I'll do here is just go right out into my Lottie. On the Hydro Pump, which does nothing. I don't even know why he went for that, because it wouldn't have done anything under the sun. And what I can do is just go right for a Psychic. On the Ferrothorn switch, and I can follow this up with an HP Fire. I don't care if he predicts it. This HP Fire is coming out right now under the sun. I'm just going to be able to knock that thing out. And we might be good, maybe. Possibly. We know there's a Scarf. Should go for a Draco. We need Zard, we need Keldeo, we need, do we need this? Kind of don't. I'm just gonna go right for a Draco Meteor. He actually goes right for the U-turn, so, Drill comes out. This is not gonna appreciate the Draco at all. And if Drill knocks me out, then we can go out into Keldeo after. So I hit in power here every time, as he actually is Scarf Keldeo, so I'm gonna wait a few seconds. I don't want him immediately knowing. Well, I guess, this is a no drawback play, because we know he's Scarf Keldeo. But what I'm actually going to do here is... How low is Pelipper? Pelipper is going to be at 51 when it comes back in. I'm going to go out into Keldeo. Just because... first of all, how much is Hydreigon at? 76. I'm going to go out for the Secret Sword. So we can knock out Hydreigon right there, which is great. And the reason why I made that play is because I need Charizard healthy. He's going to bring out this mon. I got into Charizard no matter what he does, even if it's Hurricane. Goes for the Hurricane and misses again. And what I'll do here is just go right into my... Let's go right for a Fire Blast, I think. We connect. That's going to knock that thing out, and out comes a Drill. This is fine. What I'll do here is sack my Dugtrio to an Earthquake or a Rock Slide, I guess. So what I can do here is just go right for an Earthquake. Don't flinch. If we don't flinch here, then we're pretty much good. Yeah, we're fine. Because Swampert cannot live a Solar Beam. And we end up getting the better end of that one, and he's just going to forfeit the match, and we're going to win the match. So one of the big turns in that match was obviously us trapping the Goodra and knocking out, because that was the big threat to my Charizard, and then we pretty much won the Weather War at the end there. Obviously the Hurricane misses sucked, but we missed 4 attacks in a row on a Mon that pretty much stopped me from winning, so I think it balanced out pretty fairly. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the live. Actually, I'm going to check how long this is. Okay, yeah, this has been 30 minutes, and I have 2 videos to record this morning, so we're going to leave it off right here for you guys. So, either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. I think we went, what, 3-2 or 3-3, something like that. We had quite a few games, and Thundurus definitely did a lot of work, so I hope you guys enjoyed the live. Be sure to subscribe down below if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video.